Hey, welcome back! New build challenge today. I have been making lots of things that are really, really big. Like this deluxe penthouse for Elsa is just like a lounge room and a balcony. Yeah, and I want to see whether I can make a whole house out of just this. I don't know how I'm gonna go because, like, if this is any like idea, that's yeah, like that's basically the lounge room. Like her whole lounge room is the size of what I'm going to make a whole house today. That's the plan anyway. And even when I was doing like whole houses, like the upstairs downstairs kind of apartments, even then they are so much bigger than this. I mean, these apartments have got everything that, you know, a Lego mini doll needs to live in. And this is just for a single mini doll too. This is like Rapunzel's apartment, but okay, it's going to be interesting. So we are going to do a tiny home challenge today on a 16 by 16 plate. And we're going to need all the things that a family would need to live. So beds, fridge, kitchen area, bathroom. Oh my gosh. And the bathroom's going to need to have walls so that it's got privacy, completely walled in. That's going to take up some serious space. You need a living area. Okay, all right, let's just start. Let's start by choosing some family members. And let's not make this super simple. Let's not just go with one person to live here. No, we're going to have a new family. So we've got a young couple and not just two people, but we're going to include their baby as well. So we're going to need a crib. We're going to need to fit in a crib and beds for these two dudes. And you know what? Let's chuck a pet in too. Let's bring a pupper in. And we just have to make sure that we have space for the puppy and for what the puppy needs. Right, okay, so 16 by 16 plate. Now, if we were just to build on this as it is currently, we would have to look at it top down like this to be able to see in it once we put walls on. So I've decided that we're still going to have 16 by 16, but I'm going to split them in half so that we can flip it open, if that makes any sense. Let's just get rid of this. These two pieces are actually the same size as what we had before, but we can flip them open so that we can get into this and actually, you know, have some viewable area and some play area. Because that's important. It's important not to just, I don't want to have to look at it from above. That would just be ridiculous. So, even just with the people in there, there's not much room left. Put a hinge on the back here. So it's going to flip open like that, which means that we're going to start with kitchen. We'll start with the kitchen because kitchens tend to take up a lot of room. So we're going to we need a fridge. Actually, let's just stop. And because I am me, I'm still going to see how much stuff I can fit into here. So, you know, living stuff, like the fridge, we're going to fill the fridge full. We got milk in here, we got some grapes, and we're going to put a peach down in here. And in the top part of the fridge, let's have some leftover sushi from last night. Very nice and lovely. We put it up here. Oh, dropped on the floor and dropped twice on the floor. Extra dropped sushi. Excellent sanitary. And this, we need an oven, we need a cooktop. And if we just put this on the front, we can build the wall up the back of this oven, and then next to it we have to have a sink. So we need an oven, a fridge, and a sink, really. And we need some food preparing area. We need a bit of bench top. So let's see how we go with that. But let's get this sink in here. So we've got the tiniest real estate there for a sink. Putting a pan into the oven because I just want this packed full of as much detail as we can. Put a frying pan on the top. And now let's put this at the back of our current build. So if we put these side by side here, now we don't have room for a wall next to where the sink is. So maybe if we put the fridge on top of there, then we can put the wall here. Oh, or smart, here's the thought. If we put the fridge around the corner, it could be like a separating wall between two rooms. Yeah, so we could use the back of that as a wall. And then if we... Oh, I can't get this purple plate to go down. Whoa, it's a bit warped, I think. It stops falling out of the fridge. Just going super well. If we move the fridge over... Yeah, let's move it over one, like this forward towards us one. And that way it will be a better separating wall. And we can put some more like bench space in here next to it. I mean, it's not going to be a lot of bench space, but it's going to be a little bit. So that's not going to look like everything's just shoved in together. Well, I mean, it's going to look a lot like everything's shoved in together. That's the whole point. It's going to be cozy. It's going to be cluttered. It's going to be claustrophobic. It's the 3 C's. But really, how much space do you need? And that's what I'm trying to find out here while I put spatulas and whisks up here on the top and some bench space on. How much space do you actually need to get everything you need for a livable area? This is going so well. I already can't speak. We've got a cupboard above the sink. Can't put anything in it, but it's really just there for show. So there's a cupboard there. Don't tell anybody we can't put anything in it. And let's put the door here. I reckon that's going to be the front door. And I'm going to put a handle on now because I'll forget otherwise. So front door here, then we can backfill this space here next to the sink. And ta-da, look at that. We've got a nice kitchen. It's super pokey, but it's perfectly usable. You can open the oven door, you can open the fridge doors, you can get in and out the front door. So all of those doors are functional. That's what we want. Okay, next, let's build the other big things. So we're going to need a couch or some sort of living area. So I'm going to do just a normal size couch, and I'll build the bed too. We'll put the couch together and the bed, and then have a look at how much space they're going to take up first, and then decide where we're going to put them on the rest of this space, because we've got a really nice spot there for the kitchen now. So got a couch, and this could go, gee, where? I mean, we could put it here behind the fridge. Could be the other side of the kitchen. Let's just build the bed first. I don't know why I thought that we could decide where the couch went until we have a bed too. So we need it to be a double-sized bed, which I've just made it, nice and pretty to fit into the space. Double-sized bed, but it's not a super huge one. Okay, and just some studs on the bottom. That way we can move it around easily too when I inevitably put it somewhere that I don't want it to be. Okay, right. So, yeah, plenty of room here. We still need, we need a place for the baby. So we need to build a crib. And to do this, we're actually going to use a chest of drawers. And because the baby's just a newborn, right? At this stage, all that it needs is somewhere to sleep. So we're going to build a chest of drawers with a crib area on the top. See? Baby is provided for. And we can pop that next to the parents' bed. That's how it works anyway when you have a newborn. So this is perfectly sensible. When the baby gets bigger, we're going to have to rethink this. So speaking of thinking this, where are we going to put this? Let's do the bathroom first, because we're going to need to put big walls in for the bathroom. So for a bathroom, we need a toilet. My gosh, so many things, especially for an inanimate objects. Inanimate Lego mini dolls. They don't really need these things, but we're thinking of them as a real family. So we need a toilet, and I'll attach that to the wall to make it look like the lid. And then we need a shower, and you can actually we just make the shower head. Obviously we just attach that to the wall, so that's fine. Do the wall in a moment, and we need a sink, and once again we're going to do the smallest profile sink that we can possibly do, just like the one in the kitchen. So it's only got one brick worth of sink and nice big tap. Okay, yeah, let's get this on. Yeah, all right, so this is what we need. But what's going to take up the most space here is the walling. But if we use an angled door, if we use an angled door, we should be able to give ourselves a little bit more, or even the illusion of a bit more space. And I still reckon, even though it's going to be super, super tight in here, putting the door in, putting the handle on, always forget the handle, we're going to be able to fit everything just into this really small area, I think. So if we put the sink here next to the door, and the toilet's going to be, there's just enough maneuverable area to fit in. If I move that over there, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We'll move the sink out of the way. Let's put the shower in. The shower's going to be snug right up next to the toilet, but that's fine. Got the perfect sticker just to give all of the definition for the shower. It's perfect. Now, grill for the shower. So that's the whole shower space done. Now, I'm going to move the toilet over, pop the back of the toilet on. Needs to be just a little bit higher to pop that lid on. And a nice window in here, which is going to make it seem just a little bit less squishy. No, it's not, but it will a little bit. And there we go. Look, I'm just going to tile the floor. It's amazing. Look at all that room. And I've even got a mirrored brick to go here. Once again, giving the illusion of a bit more space. Okay, now it's time to backfill this space over here. So nice big tall bricks to get up here, and a corner piece to hold them together. And I think that's the same height as the kitchen now. Yes, it is. Yeah, there we go. And let's just check that we can fit a mini doll in here under the shower. Yeah, look, see, it's squishy, but it's perfectly usable. And we'll just put some bath goop stuff up here just to decorate it. We filled that as much as we possibly can. Now, let's put living area over here, I think. I mean, it's logical to put the living area near where the kitchen is, but I'm just trying to decide what would be the best place to put the couch. Maybe here, and then I can have, I can have a little like high table, like a kitchen at high bar table kind of thing. You'll see. I don't even know what you call it. Just a high side table. And then we're going to tuck this right against the wall. And because this is taller, we're going to have some stools. And these stools, I mean, they're going to take up quite a bit of space. But when they're not being used, will that fit there? Will we still be able to get through the door? No, I reckon I need to move that over one more. Yeah, that'll be fine. If we tuck these stools right in underneath, they're out of the way. And when they're not being used, they're tucked away. And when they are being used, they're going to be in the walkway, but nobody's going to be walking because they're going to be using that space. And above it, nice, lots of living stuff. So I want to put, I've got a corkboard, notice boards, a whole heap of fabulous stuff that just makes this whole area look lived in and cozy and loved and cluttered and claustrophobic. No, just cozy, beautifully cozy. So a wonderful notice board happening now. We've tied the door in, which is really good. And this whole area now looks a lot smaller now we put walls in. Okay, so if I put a nice big window piece here, that's going to make it look a little bit less closed in, and then we can have the lounge facing this way, but then we want, actually no, let's just start, let's fix this flat surface that's not cluttered yet. Let's put a teacup on here, a cookie to eat, and an iPhone. See, now this looks beautifully lived in. Actually, I really like that. That doesn't look cluttered. And we want a TV here, and I could have just hung it on the wall to take up less space. But because we've got this indented back kind of windowy thing, I can make a, no, that's the wrong color, to like a little drawer, a little TV table-y kind of thing. But if I set this bit back here, it's going to just tuck out of the window a little bit. I mean, that looks realistic, right? And that way it should look just a little bit less big, or it will make the space look less cluttered, hopefully. So if I put this here, look, it just actually tucks really well underneath there, see? And then we can put the couch over, well, we don't need a wall there. So the couch can go there, and look at all that space. Oh my gosh, look at all that space. All right, bedroom over here behind the living area. So if we've got the bedroom, the bed could be facing that way, yeah? We do need a separating wall for privacy. So I've pre-made this little window with some curtains, with some nice modesty curtains, a bit of privacy curtains, and this is going to be just a separating wall, which I can just pop out whenever it's annoying me if I'm mucking about with this or playing. So this is, yeah, separating wall. I think we could have the bed facing that way. I think I like it that way, but I might change my mind. And the baby can go over here at the foot of the bed. And now we need to start putting some wall in over here. There's not a lot of room for anything else except for the bed and the baby's crib. So let's make them nice big open windows, so it just doesn't look like big closed in walls. It's still technically walls. It's still closed in, out of the elements, even though there's no glass in those windows. And yeah, okay, I think that we can put, let's put a really cute little sleepy time picture up here. Cozy. It's just cozy. I just love these video printed tiles. They've given us so many cute options for walls. And here we're going to have some of the baby's future toys. And in this basket I'm going to stuff this pink teddy, which is not designed to go in there, but if you push hard enough it will go in. And a little purple stuffed dog, which maybe not there, maybe over here. There we go. And I've put it on a tan stud so that it goes between the studs on the plate, so it sits just a bit nicer. Okay, over here in this little back, it's like a little back alleyway. No, it's not. It's a corridor out the back. And if I put a glass window here, it once again makes this area not look so closed in. And we can put a plant in front of there, and that'll make it just really homey. And this is a plant that I actually made, the vine that I made for Isabella's bedroom initially for her bed, but I didn't use it because it was too big. It was too, yeah. But we can put it, because it's so uppy, it's really nice to fit in this space. Really cute. It's big, but it looks really good. Look at that. All right. I think we may have, no, we haven't run out of space yet. How dare you? There's heaps of usable space. So I want to put in a lamp. I reckon there's room for just a nice little lamp for the bedroom. Add some coziness. We're going to break out the black sausage again, the black sausage lamp. Very nice. And I have to decide now though, where is this lamp going to be least annoying. It's right, right in his face. We can put it over on this side maybe. But that's going to be then in the way when we try and get into the bed from this open area. Okay, over here, there's still some more space. And I reckon we can have just a little bit more bench top here. And I can put a baby's bottle up on here. And, oh, don't forget the puppy. So there is still space there to put the feeding bowl for the puppy. So let's make not the nice simple one that the Lego friends have been doing recently with just the dog food on one side and the water on the other side. And now there's still, look, room to get through. Perfectly good. But now there's actually some space behind the fridge in that empty space where the toilet door opens. Now I still have to make sure it opens, but I want to hang a guitar up here behind the fridge. Look, let's check. This looks okay. Can we still open the door? Yes, mostly. So I'm going to call that good. And there's space down the bottom to have maybe a bit of storage. So I could make, and you can flip it out. So this is going, not flip out. So when we flip it out, we're going to be able to access this. Otherwise we wouldn't have been able to access this at all. So we can store maybe some sheet music down here. Or, oh no, I got a better idea. Okay, let's just get this fridge back in. So we're going to make a little pocket underneath the guitar, and sheet music would have been a good idea, but also because they got a baby, we've got a perfect book, a book of lullabies. See? And they can, yeah. So we can store this underneath the guitar, and look at that, like I bought one. So much space. Oh my goodness, it's so spacious. I think, no, you know what? I think we can still fit some more stuff in. Over here next to the television, there's just enough room to put in a little holder for some dubious reading material and a board game. And on the other side, you can just tuck your laptop down. So, I mean, there is a lot of stuff in here. You could work from home here. Heaps of space. Heaps of space. You won't get on each other's nerves at all. And I can't believe that I forgot that the top of the fridge has got all of this real estate that is unused. So let's just put a whole heap of knickknacks up here. Nice big vase and a cup and a teapot. I think I should not mess with this anymore. Let's get everybody in, see if we can still shut this, and then, yeah, look at that! Now let's just tie all of these walls in so that they don't flippity flap off when I pick it up. So we're going to use some nice white smooth tiles and make sure everything is, the white tiles are going to hold all these walls in place, except for the separating bedroom lounge room wall that's designed to pop out if I want it to. So this way we've got access to everything. I'm feeling very clever right now. Look at that. That is super pokey, but so cozy. So cozy. I'm debating now though whether I want to swap around the TV and the couch, because I think it would just look better when we open it up. But look at this, there's still so much space. Look, they can look at each other from the kitchen to the bedroom, staring at each other. Oh my gosh, you wouldn't want to have an argument. There'd be nowhere to go to cool off. You'd go and hide in the really small bathroom. Okay, I reckon that I want to see what it looks like with the bed facing the other way, because when we flip it open, we're kind of seeing the bed from the wrong end. Same thing with the couch. So if we turn the bed around, I don't know why I flipped all those studs off. I could have just poked this back on, but anyway. So if we turn it around, that looks better when it's open, so you can actually access, it even looks better when it's shut. And yeah, I should swap around. I'm going to swap around the lounge and the TV. I'm going to have to rejigger the TV table just a bit. And I actually prefer this. That looks so much better when you open it up, I think. Oh my goodness, that looks good when it's closed too. So, we've done it. There are 4 people. Does the dog count as a people? Of course it does. 4 people living in this teeny tiny living space. And I hope they like each other a lot is all I can say. Because this is pretty cozy. But yeah, it's doable. So look at that. I don't need to do any more of these enormous builds. This was a fun build challenge, trying to put as much into a small space. Just goes to show, Lego, you can put a whole heap more detail into the small spaces that you're giving us currently in the Lego Friends sets. I set you a challenge. I know it's going to cost them more money and the sets will then be more expensive, but more detail is so fun. All right, let me know what you thought of the build. Let me know if you have a build challenge idea for me, I'm afraid. And I'll be back with another video really soon. So I'll see you then. Bye.